The strength that it takes to walk away from a relationship that you've invested so much in is incredible. It takes so much because you've given everything you can to this relationship. You've tried everything. And yet something wasn't working so much that it was hurting you. You were crying too much for a relationship to be okay. You were talking about it and thinking about it too much. And actually, when we're overthinking and talking about things a lot, it's because we feel unsafe. Overthinking is a symptom of a dysregulated nervous system. When you're around people who naturally make you feel relaxed and safe, you don't overthink. And so the overthinking was not the problem. It was a symptom of the problem. And the anxiety was a symptom of the problem. When you're with somebody who sees you, validates your experiences, and holds space for you, you don't have these symptoms of anxiety, of obsession, of rumination, because you feel safe. And relationships are supposed to feel safe. The person that you choose to spend the rest of your life with has to be someone who makes you feel safe, because they're going to be in your home every day. They're going to share the most important moments of your life. They're the person that you've got to trust when you're ill, when you're in need, when something goes wrong. And if they don't make you feel safe, they're not the person that you're going to want to go to. So for anybody wondering, have I made the right decision? Maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have tried something else. Honestly, you tried everything. You tried everything that you know. And the truth is that love, real love, when someone loves you, they won't ask you to beg for the bare minimum. You won't need to ask to have conversations about your needs, because they will already be interested. They will already be showing care. You won't need to beg for that. It's the bare minimum. So for anybody wondering, this question, did I make a mistake? No, you did not. You chose yourself. That is something that you can be so proud of. You can celebrate the fact that for once you walked away from something that was hurting you. You didn't try and change it anymore. You'd already tried that. And the definition of insanity, as they always say, is trying the same thing and expecting a different result. And you tried and tried and tried, and it felt like you were banging your head against a brick wall, because metaphorically you were. Because someone who is willing to invest in the connection into themselves to see you would show you that they are willing consistently, and consistently is the main word. Because sometimes with an avoidant, they can do it a little bit and then they go back and they try again and they go back, and it gives you this perpetual cycle of hope and disappointment and hope and disappointment. And how long are you willing to be there? How long are you willing to be with someone who makes hope a trigger? Because the fact is that every time you were given that bit of hope, you were also triggered into the fear of disappointment, because this person had shown you so many times before that whenever they do something, they take one step forward, they take 3 back. And it's so frustrating. So frustrating for you. And the fact is that you're now in a place where you can start to heal. You can start to see what kept you there. You can start to ask yourselves those questions so that you can really start to choose a person, a place, a safety that you'll be able to stay in without question. That when you get married, if that's something you want to do, everyone in the room will go, oh my God, thank goodness, I'm so happy for them. They found the person they're meant to be with. They let go of all those toxic people, those toxic situations. They got out of that cycle, out of that pattern, and now they found that love that's safe. And everybody can see it. And that's what you want. And so if you're wondering, should I have left? Honestly, you've done the right thing. And I bet you, if you sit down now and you write down all the moments where you didn't feel safe, you'll be able to see, oh my God, I'm so glad I've left. I'm so glad I don't have to do that anymore. At first, the disappointment is the loudest. The sadness and the grief is the loudest. But in time, as you process and feel that, clarity comes, peace comes, and you'll go, oh my God, I can't believe that I was in that for so long. I can't believe that I tolerated so little respect. I can't believe that I didn't see it. And I'm so relieved that I don't have to do that anymore. Your nervous system will relax. I've heard this and I've experienced this myself. After a while, peace starts to become the loudest thing. And that is something you will never want to let go of ever again. To the point where you'll say, if somebody makes my life 1% harder than it should be by being emotionally unavailable, not there for me, disrespectful, I do not want it. You want someone in your life who makes your life easier, smoother, more full of love, more full of joy, more full of laughter. Okay? So if they're making it 1% harder, then it already is, because let's face it, life isn't easy for any of us. There are difficult things going on for all of us. And when life gets really hard, we don't want someone who's going to make this harder for us. Okay? You need someone who you can count on, who sees you, who loves you and your sensitivity, who loves you and your quirks, your clumsiness, your craziness, all of it. All of it is welcome in the relationship that you will land in on both feet, because you will have learnt that through this relationship you now know what you need. You now know how to love yourself. And sometimes we have to get those lessons through the contrast, right? So I want you to give yourself the acknowledgement tonight that you did something brave. You chose yourself. The cycle ended. Wow. That's so cool. I'm so proud of you. And I know, because I've been here myself, and I know how hard. I know how much I doubted. I know how confused I was for a while. This process out of here is not linear. There'll be days where you feel absolutely sure that you made the right decision, and days where you miss the person, miss the good times. And it'll be up and down for a while. It's okay. That's part of the process. You have to trust the process. Sometimes the universe pushes us to make decisions that we don't understand at the time, and then later we do. So let this video be your sign that at some point this is all going to make perfect sense, and you'll know exactly why you had to leave. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you found this video useful. If you'd like any more information about what I do, if you'd like to join the Heartbreak Healers Club, you can find out all the information about that in the links below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.